video. My name is Rondavels. Today I'm gonna take you through a short video of my trip to Mpumalanga. In this trip I'm gonna explore a few of the tourist sites and also show exactly where I'll be sleeping. One of the places that I'll be visiting is called God's Window, 3 Rondavels, and the Echo Caves. But this trip, of course, starts with the driving to Mpumalanga from Johannesburg, which takes about 4 hours 30 minutes to be conservative. It took me longer than that because I made multiple stops on the way, and the road also gets very snaked around, so you need to slow down and just make sure that you drive safe. And yeah, it was a very hot summer day and we had to drive with the aircon on, but we really enjoyed the way there, the journey. And yep, so let's start the first stop. So the first stop was Echo Caves, which is between Mpumalanga and Limpopo. It's actually more in Limpopo than Mpumalanga, but it's not far off from the border. We took a journey which was supposed to, a tour that was supposed to take about 45 minutes, but it ended up taking around about an hour. And we went down the hill, we got inside the caves, and we explored this very interesting and ancient place. As you can see, of course, there were other tourists as well, and it's international tourists, which is good for our local industry. And I think we South Africans need to start enjoying more of our country as well.
I don't think so. We have some pieces down here, for example, so you can feel how hard. It's more like a steel. Here we go. More like a steel. So, but don't put in the pocket, eh? Because you're gonna be more rich, eh?
What is it? Those are the crystals made of rock. They are as old as, I don't know, I can't even remember what was said, but they're very old and they look very beautiful. And apparently it's caused by a rock that is still going down. We had a very knowledgeable tour guide who actually knows this place from the back of his nose, hands, and other places that are not appropriate for me to mention. But look at this, it's a beautiful place. It's a very interesting and very ancient at the same time, because you actually find the remains, not really the human remains, but the tools that were used by Bapedi people who lived in these caves during the war between the Mpumalanga Satis and the Limpopo Pedis. I'm not sure what was the war about, but yeah, that is a little bit of history in these caves as well. So take a look, have a look at this sheer beauty, and it is so interesting as well. And I must say, it's cold down here. Not after long, it was time for us to actually bugger off and move on to the next stop, as this was taking a whole lot long, which is the 3 Rondavels.
Okay.
Here's me taking some videos of the scenic route, gravel route.
Okay, yeah, so call YouTube.
So just to mention something, this was in August, which is still July, rather late July, which is winter. And I must tell you, but in Limpopo it was already baking. And when we were driving, we actually realized that, whoa, man, we really need to make um, use of an aircon on our way from Limpopo to Mpumalanga, where we're going to make our stop, of course, to the three Rondavels. Another very beautiful historic site, and a very good also heritage site as well. Yes, we then arrive at the three Rondavels. We look at very, very majestic views. And there you go. Here's the three Rondavels rather. The three sisters are on their way to Cape Town. Not very long, it was getting late. So we needed to start preparing for heading back to the hotel. And we drove in the nice, beautiful Mpumalanga sunset. I must tell you, this place is amazing. I'm definitely coming back. I didn't manage to go to see all of the sites, so I'm definitely coming back. Wow, that's a human being. I thought it was a ghost. Look at these beautiful mountain ranges in Mpumalanga. These are so beautiful, and look at the dwellings in the background as well, which makes this place very majestic. South Africa is really a beautiful country, I must say. And more driving towards the hotel. It was getting a little bit darker, so we also needed to find a place for dinner. Next day, we drove back home. We needed to leave a little bit early as there were some work matters that I needed to attend to, so the day was a little bit spoiled, but it was a wonderful one. And then there's a few places where we went as well that I didn't manage to take footage, or I took very bad footage. But we went through a very scenic drive as well. This drive is just spectacular. So what I did is that to compensate for all of the footage that I didn't get, I would leave a few. I've edit and put in some photos of the places that we made stops at, and this is just for you guys to have a little bit of an idea of other places, which includes the God's Window, the Lisbon waterfalls, and many, many, many more. Beautiful scenes. I don't know what is that foggy thing coming from the mountains. If you know, please let me know. Here it is, making a short stop. And then, yeah, and this was on the way back to Gauteng. And the weather didn't disappoint, I must say. It was lovely. And of course, thank you very much. I am going to leave you with these few shots just to have a look of what Mpumalanga has to offer. If you have time and the money, please do make some time to actually go out there for a weekend. You won't regret it. And once again, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Wiedersehen. Bye bye.